Hey everybody, we are back for another episode of New Comics Wednesday. And in this one, I didn't actually get anything. Teen Titans and Ghost Rider did not come out this week. I did pick up a couple of retro comics. It's not really what we're here for. But I guess I will do a quick little review of Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 and 2, let you guys know if you should be reading it, yada yada yada. So, it uses a lot of dark humor, not a lot of action yet. A planet may or may not be getting eaten, so there's that, but not a whole lot of action throughout. Dark humor, so if you're into that kind of stuff, if you're into the Punisher or the Ghost Rider or kind of some of the space characters, Galactus makes an appearance, the new Guardians of the Galaxy makes an appearance. So if you're into those kind of characters, go ahead and pick it up. It's really good, really awesome. Covers are really good. I would give Cosmic Ghost Rider 1 probably a 4 out of 5 and Cosmic Ghost Rider 2 a 4.5 out of 5, just because the first one set it up really well. The second one, they seem to kind of be getting into a swing of things. Still no violence, but I assume issue 3 will have a bit more battle scenes in it. So just be warned, it is very narrative driven, very humor based, not a whole lot of actual combat going on so far. So that's my review. Justin, do you mind holding this for a second and I'll show these retro comics? Though they are not new, I'm still just so excited to have gotten these. It's the annual for the new Teen Titans number 1, which I think concludes the Blackfire, Starfire kidnap story arc they have going on. 24, which is part 2 of that, following 23. 27, which I'm not entirely sure. This may be the second appearance of Tara for those of you keeping up. Pretty sure that's Tara. Her first appearance was in issue 26, which I got off camera, I think, before we started the show. And then I got Teen Titans number 19. A little messed up here. Don't really care that much. This is my lowest Teen Titans. Teen Titans 19, my lowest one so far. So that's all of my comics. We're going to flip it over to Jessica, and she can do her review and show off what she got.
This is what I got today. It's a mystery. So I'll wait to show this off.
Okay.
So first, last week I got Astonishing X-Men number 14, and I really enjoyed it. It's got different characters in it. It's Havoc. Right, yeah, Havoc. The Dazzler was introduced in that issue. Beast, Colossus. I don't remember who else. Warpath, which they all basically got introduced in that episode. Issue. Yes. But it was really good. Also, today I got Farmhand number 2. I mentioned in a previous episode that I really liked it. I'm going to have Wesley pop up issue 1 on the screen. He better. And that way you can see the cover. And it's actually about... No, this is wrong one. Cut that out.
No.
It made me think of something with The Walking Dead when I saw the cover of issue number 1. I read it and I really liked it. So if you like any kind of horror type comics, anything like that, you should read it. Rob, do you think that would be Guillory or Gullery?
I would say Gullery, but I don't
Maybe
know
Gullery. He writes and does the art for it. So that's pretty cool. And then just look at the cover of this one. Like, this is the main character, spoiler alert, but that's the main character, and I'm wondering, like, what is going on? Obviously, I know kind of what's going on since I read the first issue, but what else could be going on here? Read issue 1.
To find out.
Find out.
Ooh.
Issue 2. Issue 3 comes out next month.
Believe it or not, issue 3 comes out next month.
September 11th.
Alright.
You done? Cool.
So, last time I saw you guys in New Comics Wednesday, I had picked up Batman number 50 and 51 of the latest run, and since then I've picked up 52 as well. So I'm actually pretty current on Batman. As far as the last 3 issues I have read, I like them a lot. I'm really, really enjoying them. I will say, I don't really want to get into spoilers, so I will say they're not as much on, say, action, but very good storytelling. I really enjoy the artwork. I think they're onto something really good right now in that run, and I highly recommend picking up those Batman comics. The other run that I'm on, of course, is the Amazing Spiderman. And so you've probably seen some of what I've picked up before. This is the latest issue. It's legacy number 804, but I'm going to start referring to them by the current numbers that they're on. So like, I'm going to go over 1, 2, and 3 really quickly, which I haven't read 3, but just kind of thoughts on the cover, and then 1 and 2. But I've really enjoyed 1 and 2. Issue 1 was a bit longer, of course, to cover more ground. I love what they did. That's one of my favorite comics that I've read recently. I think they're getting Spider-Man back to his roots, and I really, really like that. Issue 2 was not as action-packed, and but I will say there was a pretty big twist towards the end that was pretty neat. And I have not read this comic yet, of course, but I do know they're going to be addressing that, because I actually got the variant cover, which is honoring the Fantastic Four coming back, and it took me a good minute to figure out this was the Amazing Spider-Man's latest issue because of the way it looked, but I thought it was too cool to pass up on this variant cover. But the regular cover says, I think, Spider-Man versus Peter Parker or something like along those lines, and based on what I had read, that's an interesting storyline that's setting up. But really excited to see what's in this comic and where they're going with it. I do know the new writers had mentioned that they were probably going to be going for some twists in the series, and that you can never really know what to expect next, and that's cool. Like, I really like that. I really want to see where they're going with it, and I'm supporting it fully. So I'm really glad to be current on the Amazing Spider-Man and Batman. So yes, I definitely recommend both series.
Awesome. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the latest edition of New Comics Wednesday. This was the first one we decided to throw in reviews, so that's why it's a little still working out the kinks and all that, but we hope you guys do enjoy this. We obviously can't read every single comic book out there, but we'd like to give you guys our opinion on what we're currently reading and kind of share our love for the new comics that are out that we do like reading. We buy a lot of retro comics, but we do like to support kind of the new comics that we enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do be sure to leave a comment telling us what new comics you are reading. Follow us on social media to get all the up-to-date thoughts that we have and some behind-the-scenes pickups and all that good stuff. And we will see you guys in episode 3. And also, if you're going to be at FarleyCon, that's this Saturday.
Yes. Let us know.
Okay, yeah. See you guys at FarleyCon if you go. If not, see you Saturday for episode 3. It's 2nd Charles. Pretty cool store. Check it out. Oh.